everything's going. Now to immediately do this so that anybody coming in doesn't have any issues. Because the ad thing is annoying. Let me just put the timer on. I mean, it's 3 minutes technically. Well, I'll just leave it there. I'm starting to wonder if it's like, it's probably not the greatest idea to start all these so early. But my thinking is that I would just sort of naturally lead it into that time that I normally stream. I kind of like evening streams a little better naturally, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see if there's something I can do with this time that I wouldn't normally do. I don't really want to do a karaoke stream though. Even though nobody's in the house, I don't even think I'm really prepared for it yet. It's like, it's daunting. I don't even know if people would want that from me. It's hard to really know with stuff like that. Oh, also, there's something I need to consider soon. Hi. But no, there's something I do need to consider soon, and it's the fact that if I keep this set of earphones on for long enough, I can't actually hear anything. Oops. Eversol just crashed for some reason. I guess it still doesn't like being displayed all that much. Oh well. Maybe I'll just try and update it on the phone or something. Frankly, it's been giving me a lot of trouble trying to do that this way. Anyway, I should probably get the game going. Hello, though. It was quite the fun stream yesterday, if you didn't check it out. I got a chance to interview Ruby. Or really, it was more just like a discussion. But it was a lot of fun. and I appreciated it. I don't really know quite if there's going to be many people joining because I keep doing these so early, and I think people just aren't even here because I'm the one who took time off to be able to be here in a time zone that I'm normally not really active in, when I know that most of the people would be at work right now. But I guess I just want to stream anyway because I'm here. I'm not really even sure how long this one is going to be, but we'll see. At this point, I just want to make sure that I'm getting through the game properly. So as long as a little progress on the game is made, I'm gonna try not to play off stream. I feel like that would be a little bit unfair. I don't know. Maybe a bit counterintuitive. But the thing is, if I keep doing it this week, like this specifically, then I'm gonna run into the fact that I won't be able to keep up this time slot next week because I'll just be at work. So my hope is that people don't come to expect everything here. I'm mostly thinking I want to start it early so that I can just continue on into my regular time slot and then just have played longer than usual. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Don't play the song. Not allowed. Right. So, I suppose last time I can summarize that we have our protagonist here, Mr. Iron Mask. I don't know if you know why he has that name or not, but I'm sure you can take a few guesses. We have him having met a character who inflicts pain whenever she makes contact with other people, and he himself cannot feel pain. And there's a big old resistance guy as well, who likes to punch things and likes to wax philosophical about things. And, so high up. Oh, I didn't know he would say anything. That's interesting. This Tales game has done a lot more for responding to the environment of people around. I find that to be interesting. Wait, did it just... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought my camera just turned off for one reason or another. I don't know what that was.
I hate camping out.
And I was going over here because, okay, I don't actually wish to rest at the moment, but as an example of this game and how it functions, when somebody comes in and if we're near some sort of campfire, can actually go to the campfire and catch people up. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to need to do that because, like I was saying, I'm streaming at a time where I don't think people are really going to be here. So maybe they might be here later. Who knows? But yeah, that's the long and short of it. Anyway, I was saying I need to upgrade my headphones for just something that's able to be worn for longer. Because I kind of feel
people, this is it.
pressure on my ears after a bit.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr! Looks like we needn't have
I don't
worried.
know how loud this
Come
is. Or how loud the background stuff with all of the road noise is. But I guess that's the other annoying part about streaming during the day. I guess in the end it's... Oh, whoops. I just turned right around. Well, I actually did want to practice a little bit with the combat again.
I'll take you all on.
Because that's going to be one of the things I'm struggling with the most with this game.
Guess we gotta roll with it. Try harder. I'm not done. I'll run you through. You're ours. You're finished. I'm sure I can put this to use.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to keep people safe in this.
Normally I don't pick on this weak. Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through. You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Here I come. Stop.
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern! How's this? You're on. Had it coming. Swallow blade.
Does
These little
Zephyr
ones are hardly worth our
have a
time.
bar?
Less talking, more pummeling.
Wait, how do I do items again? Oh.
To your heart's content.
You're mine. You're finished. You're on.
I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can dodge in the air naturally.
That was almost too easy.
I think that might come later. Here's what I'm going to do though. I'm going to run back to that campfire just for the cure points, which is the other reason that you have to use everybody. I don't know why they have that, but it's an interesting system that they added where healing is kind of limited.
Camping out.
Oh, wait, let me go ahead and do the thing. I'll share the screen just in case. Like I said, I don't really think anybody's going to come in, but actually, I'm not even sure they would later. I'm 100% certain that this is actually not as good an idea as I think it is.
Can finally take a breather.
I think it'll be fun for
I
sure,
think it's time
but
to go to sleep.
I don't really think they'll I'm not really sure who would join in on such a thing, because the thing is, I can't really do this
We've got lots to do.
in like any single server, I don't think. There's not enough people on mine, obviously, but I would feel bad if people didn't know that something was being streamed out of their server. Even if I feel like there's probably servers where more people would want to join in on something like this. It's it's tough to really get confirmation for something like that, I guess. Okay, that's there. And it shouldn't be taking up that many resources, actually. Oddly enough. I expected everything to be lagging, streaming technically to 2 places.
Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Mirage! Pistol! Touch cannon! Swallow blade! Try harder!
There we go.
Wyvern! Here I come! Mirage! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Pathetic!
I think if I were to time these specifically ahead of time, it might be a little easier.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over!
Getting started.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'm only
I want more attacks.
Face me! Rising Wyvern! Talon! Take this! You're
getting
finished!
started.
Mirage! Here I come!
Already. It's like
Rising Wyvern! Touch cannon!
I'm getting tired of doing the same stuff. Wait, what was Swallow Blade again?
See ya!
Oh. Never mind.
Look,
Do I even have any of
I
those?
know if you're struggling.
I guess I never checked. Oh. No, I don't. I guess I could just play as Shion. Technically. Wait, how do you do that? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I guess I could just sit around and shoot people. And she has no aerial attacks. And first aid people. And resurrect people. Okay, it's square. That's right, it does kind of take people a while to start getting like the really cool stuff. I guess that's any Tales game, but this one in particular, I remember early on being quite difficult due to that. But let's just see.
Right, here goes!
It's over.
Oh. And he's dying already.
First aid.
Here I go! You're finished!
There. It's over. I'll bring you back from the
Oops.
exhibit.
Don't do that.
Mega Ray. Take it. You're mine. Take it. You're mine.
Actually, that would be a way to
Let's
make
move.
this a little bit more interesting.
Shion.
I mean, it's not as though playing as Iron Mask is uninteresting. I just never really got much of a chance to play as Shion, so I'm kind of curious. Oh, obviously, NPC dialogue assumes that you're running around as the main character, of course, so. I guess that's any JRPG. I gotta make sure to take breaks this time though, because man, 5 hours in a row. I don't think I mentioned it, but
Should this really be here?
the interview that I did with Ruby was 5 hours long. And I just sat there the whole time doing that with no breaks. I'm thinking maybe it'll be a good idea to do something more like an hour, like every hour a break. A streamer I used to watch would always have that. And I guess I never really understood quite as much why until now. Yeah, Nath. Nath was one of the people inside that hates Shion. Oh yeah, that's right. More recap stuff. Shion is a Renin, and that means that she can use healing arts. And wait, we're gonna have that happening throughout the cutscene to make everything. You know what? Never mind. That's fine. You're going to hear them talk about Renins and Danins a lot. Long story short, Danins are trying to
you made it. See?
fight the
I told
Renins
you
for
there's no
freedom.
way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head to head with Balseth.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I do like that attention to detail.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Because realistically, more often than not, people are just running around doing whatever, wearing whatever.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
His outfit actually isn't that
I'm afraid
different.
we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Oh yeah, Zephyr's not in the party anymore. Zephyr is this one over here, of course. Honestly. Oh wait. No, I think that's actually outfits. But no, it doesn't really... Okay, it's more different than it looks, I guess. It's less Well, up until this point, for like a year, he's been working as a slave. So, you know, that's a little bit more fancy, clothing wise, I would say. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Monsters are called Zoogles, so if anybody says Zoogles, that's what they're talking about. I think this town is Ulzebek or something. Or is it?
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if
Ooh.
Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd
Balsef
figure he'd be
is the
trying
lord of
harder
the
to suppress
area.
them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danins that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
I still maintain she should have been the main character. But I don't know. I mean, the games have had, honestly, she would have been the third one. But, oh, female lead character. Because, you know, half the time JRPGs just sort of have like a dude. I mean, I wouldn't even say half the time, more like 90% of the time. It shouldn't even be a big deal. The main character should just be the main character, I would say. But this is something you'll hear me repeat about this game very frequently, probably. I'm not even sure I specifically like Xion more. But
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I think just for the context of the story, she makes a bit more sense. Oh, resting here has obviously the same effect as the campfire rest, so. I don't think, I think there's still some things that can only be seen at the campfire specifically, though. Oh yeah, him.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened.
This is an introduction to side quests. Unfortunately.
Hey.
And for side quests, they don't really voice everything, so if it's a particularly interesting one that I do actually want to play through, I'll probably play through it again. But keep in mind, I did play this before.
Yes!
Sorry I'm so tired. I don't know what it is about the afternoon, but it always gets me to be this way, even at work. I guess maybe it's just after lunch type of stuff.
I guess.
This is genuinely just a side quest though, so
Got it.
yeah. Subquests. I mean, you can call it what you want, but it's all the same thing.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Now, what even was that? I know there was a way to check quickly. Tyrant's request. Did I already have the materials for it? Oh, Sandina's Ravine. Maybe this is one of those things that I always keep thinking about whenever it's a JRPG. Side quests just take so much time, most of the time. It's not even that there's so much to consider, really, because
Let's dispose of the
it all is kind of the same.
You're mine. I'll bring you back from death's
Oh,
abyss.
Maybe I'll just...
I'm only getting started. Magna Ray! Sighted. Here, let me help. First aid! And again. Magna Ray! Here I go.
Not really much I
I'm
can
only getting
do other than that.
Here's a healing art.
I don't need
I'm
to heal him
only
yet.
getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
Sighted. It's over.
Oh, how do I do that?
First aid! Here I go. You're mine. These little ones are hardly worth our...
Less talking, more pummeling.
I should probably just
I
be
need to
shooting
be
the laser.
stronger.
I forgot what the condition for gaining more arts is, but I think it's more, or the more skills that you use, the more arts you get. I kind of forgot. I'm pretty sure you get some from leveling up as well.
Gotta break through! Here I come! You're mine!
Magna Ray! Here I go. Help this!
Take this!
There! You're mine. Here, let me help. Magna Ray! Go find someone else to pick on. And again. Magna Ray!
Oh, it does have a limit.
Take it. You're mine. Magna Ray! Sighted. I'm only getting started. Here I go. I'm only getting started. Magna Ray! Here I go.
I don't think you can use that from the air.
Less talking, more pummeling. I still got a ways to go.
She can jump cancel some stuff though. I suppose that'll be useful to know for later. It always is something to adjust to that I don't think there's guarding in this. Oh wait, well, technically there is, but you'll see that later. Oh wait. Oh, so okay. Yeah, that's where it is. I keep forgetting about the dash too. The sprinting, I mean.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah,
I mean, it really could have been
Gyro
anything.
sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there.
Oh, ambush.
Hang on. Sion, do something.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
Sorry.
He mentioned something about those bushes.
I'm just
We should
turning
check
around.
them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it.
I guess that makes
I guess you think it's
sense.
stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never
Is this
mock
how we
someone
learn how
like
to
that.
cook? I forgot.
However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
Seems like a dramatic
We'll make sure
introduction
it
to
wasn't
cooking.
in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
I mean, we're not really all that
This is what it
threatened by
means to fight the
soldiers.
Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can fall off of this. I kept trying not to do that, but I mean, it's only natural. We've been finally given the ability to move around a bit more in these kinds of games. I heard Atelier Ryza also has that sort of capability. I don't know why that's having basic functionality that other games had is such a big deal, but I don't know. Sometimes JRPGs are a little bit behind in matters like that. Of just like recognizing how fun it is to move around with characters. So giving a reason to do that more. Oh no. Hey.
Here, let me help. First aid.
I think I have the speed of this too high.
I'll bring you back from death.
No, don't.
Mega ray.
I need to take
like
that
it.
off. And just put Magna Ray on there.
It'd be worth something.
That way, when I panic press a button, it'll actually be a button that attacks. Anyway, that was easy. Oh, are they gonna have somebody from that group? That kid probably has a dead dad now. Ah, yep, there you go. Oh. Yeah, she knows. Okay. Achievement for Dead Dad. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. The Lilium Orb. Okay, titles and skills. Yeah. That's right. We have a skill point thing. And that's how we... Okay, Burning Strike, I think, is a... Okay, Gemini Aqua is the physical one, so I'm just going to get that one first. Sonic Thrust, that's something at least. Severing Wind was another one. Mid-air evasion is actually really important as well. For like everybody. Starting to remember these things now. Because I specifically remember there were characters who I had no concept of what they did. Like the entire time. And then I figured out way later that I could actually get different skills with them. It always has somewhat of a tint of like fighting game-ish stuff. There's a bunch of different skills that you have that kind of chain together. So I do appreciate about that. Or that about this game, rather. Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? That's so funny.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Huh?
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yeah, maybe.
Back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers.
We do it, no
All we
problem.
can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
We're doing all this for a change of clothes, by the way.
Ah.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
It's called hammer
That's
space.
transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess so.
Guess that's true.
I mean, it's good because we get a chance to utilize it, I guess. Oh no.
Skeptical.
Hi, skeptical.
Right.
Oh, okay. This is just about
All right.
the giant monster, but I literally can't touch that thing. It would be actual torture to try and beat it now. So that ain't happening. It's really not. Oh yeah, I should rest at the end again.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Whenever she has genuine excitement over something, it's interesting because the rest of her dialogue is usually so prickly on purpose. Oh yeah, that's right. The ruins. Get up this way. I think it is.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zoogles here too?
Hey!
Zoogles. Still a bad name.
Right.
Teamwork stuff. I guarantee you, if you want to read all of this, you will when you play the game.
Just a minute.
But am I going to read all of it? No. Boost attacks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Oh, give it a shot.
I forgot. There's like more teamworky type stuff.
This one's mine!
Gemini Aqua! Mega Ray! Take it! I'm only getting started. This one's mine. I'll shoot
I think
them
she can
down.
do... Can you do your boost attacks as the character? You can. Okay. That's cool.
By the power of... If it's in the sky, it's mine. Take it.
Okay, so technically that is a little bit more you can do.
It's over.
I do remember that you can kind of like chain them together.
I'm never fit. By the power of water. Mega Ray.
Swallow blade!
Sighted.
It's on!
Take it.
Not today!
It's over. Mega Ray.
Rising
Gemini
Wyvern!
Aqua. One more. I'm never fit.
Okay, that does flow together a little bit more. Even just having a few more attacks really helps.
This could be useful.
Ugh, you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
I guess.
No choice.
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
By the power of...
Here I come!
I'll be real with you.
Blow you to smithereens!
By how I'm feeling suddenly,
Here I go!
I'm not too sure I'm gonna stay on for very long.
Who wants to die
This
next?
one's mine!
You're mine!
I wanted to stay on longer, but
Here I come!
I'm starting to think maybe I should have just
You're mine!
waited to make sure
Mega Ray!
I felt okay. 'Cause for some reason I'm getting kind of
Together, that
Busy.
wasn't even a problem.
Actually, I wonder, can I format this differently? Because what I think is happening is I am getting a little bit motion sick. I think maybe it's like the cameras are too fast. Like way too fast. Let me see if I can adjust it for the mouse too, because the mouse one's like super bad. I don't know if I can though. Not for that. It's just very... It whips around very fast.
Out of our way! Mega Ray! Here I go! You're mine! Insects should stay on the ground. Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Gemini off! Primed and ready!
You got
Where
fire!
are you? I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Does it actually? Okay.
Mega Ray!
I feel like we're doing a lot better with that.
There! Perfect! Mega Ray! Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, you do get SP from battles. So that genuinely would encourage just like grinding.
Think again! Gemini Aqua!
It's on! This one's mine!
Mega Ray! Take it! It's over!
Here I come! Pierce through!
Gemini Aqua!
I want air attacks with her. Because I remember that was really useful before.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, we're not gonna fight that. Limits exist for a reason. Maybe I should lean back a little more. Just so the screen's not as close. Or like push it back some. It's kind of hard to position everything because the microphone stand only goes so far as well. If I lean back further, I'm a little farther away from it now. And I pushed it a bit.
No choice!
Here I go!
Actually, I feel like even just playing as Xion helps a little because
Mega Ray!
I'm out of the...
They've got primed and ready!
You're
Where are
mine!
you going?
Rising Wyvern!
Here, well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. I'm only getting started.
Okay, that works out. Kind
Together,
of.
that wasn't even a problem.
I'll have to see what to do about that. Because I could also set it up to where everything appears on the main monitor. And I have all this stuff down here. Because it's kind of the opposite right now. Maybe I should do on off for like study stuff
Let's dispose of the trash.
and Tales from Arise.
Mega ray.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Because if I were to do just a bunch of extra study sessions, I feel like that, well, it would definitely reduce the idea of me getting motion sick during this.
That's what I like to hear.
Man, I really hate for this to be so short, but I'm getting, I don't know. I feel like I should probably go ahead and take a break, actually, and just see if I can come back to it a little later. Maybe. I'll just get inside this house and take a little break. I'll be right back. And we'll see maybe if I can take a drink or something. We'll put 15-minute timer. Nah, 10-minute timer. How about that? And we'll go ahead and do the dreaded ad break. Okay. This is I have a little bit of a dilemma, but I think it's gonna be better. I'm not too sure, but let's see. I have more of the screens out of the way. I have the chat on a specific one now. I don't know if it's gonna. The whole thing is like, I might be running worse now because of what I did. So I'm not too sure. I'm actually still not 100% sure on how I have my thingy configured as well. But we'll see. 'Cause I'm still streaming in here. I don't know if I should or not. Because again, I really don't know if anybody's going to join today. But I do have everything moved to different screens now. So I think it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, that's so much further away now. I think I might be able to actually, because I think it was just so in my face that it was making me motion sick because it was way too close. So I think for playing this game, I'll keep it this way, but I might have to. I don't know if I'll have to switch to PNG or not. I also realize I'm straight in front of the thing when I do this. I'm in front of all the attacks, and I'm in front of the party HP.
Onward and upward.
Kind of wonder about that because, sorry. Whenever I take control of the mouse, it just like freaks out. But yeah, I kind of wonder about that because if I do it this way, then I don't know. Just trying to click myself here. Because obviously, you know, it's nice being all big on the screen and stuff, but is there a way I could make this better? Probably. I don't even know if right side is the solution either. It might be in this case because I don't want to be in the center. And I feel like for the battles, covering up that isn't as bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'll put myself over here and see. I think that might be better. I don't even know why I didn't think of it last time. Maybe I wasn't paying too much attention. Wait. Okay, hold on. Trying to center myself. I'm so sorry. But now that I've spread my screens out so much, it's like it's hard to really gauge everything as to where I am.
Are
I
you
have to-
just going to keep standing around
Shut
or
up.
what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Yeah, I am. Jumping. Crazy. Wild. Okay. Okay. Wait. Sorry. I keep having to look over here to do stuff. Let me look in the center and just make sure that when I oops. that when I do this, it's not like because this is like it's super scuff. I know the mic is off. Hold on. Because of the way that everything is positioned, when I'm looking forward, I don't know if I'm actually looking forward or not, but I keep having to look over to see. This is actually where the ability to swivel your eyes is important. But I don't really have that because I have glasses. So my peripheral vision is non-existent. I'm just over-explaining things now. I mean, that is very normal for me, so. I guess nothing has really changed. All right. Now I think I'm ready. I do feel less motion sick because there's actually more distance between me and the screen. So I'm just going to keep going as long as I can. Now it might seem silly, but I should probably also get a little snack. Yeah, I know, after all that setup. But I will do that in a little bit. Actually, if I don't do it now. Okay, I'm not going to change screens to do it. I will just be right back. I don't know. How casual does it have to be in order for it to just be considered like straight up not a good stream? Because I feel like I'm about to find out. I guess maybe what puts me in such a lax mood about this game is that I played it before. I just got ambushed casually. Oh, cool. You learned Demon Fang. I'm gonna flee now. Yeah. I'm gonna flee now.
Let's cut our losses.
Yeah, let's cut our losses, Xion. No kidding. So yes, I feel as though perhaps I shouldn't be so lax about this, but I don't know, I can't help it.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now if that's the...
Same.
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Just have food.
Some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Eat monsters.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
It's doing that on its own.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Really?
What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
Alright, I'll think about it.
I know it might not seem significant sometimes, but I feel like the way in which characters just sort of chatter about random stuff in the Tales series, it does so much more to humanize them than in some other JRPGs, where it feels like the dialogue is so pointed at only the specific mission or objective that's going on that it's really hard to relate properly, I guess. And I've never really felt like there's been very many Tales games where they focus so hard on that it doesn't feel like the people that you're wandering around with are actually people. Because that has a tendency to happen quite a bit.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
So, I do appreciate that.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just...
I can't taste anything.
Sorry, that's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking? You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
Probably just
I
eats the
said
hot
I'm
chip
sorry.
in handfuls.
Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Huh. Okay, the emblems are obtained through side quests. I forgot about that. Oh. Wait. I forgot about that. Okay. Burning Strike is kind of important to have. Toxicity is another physical one, though. Is Toxicity an aerial? Ah, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm going to save for that. Toxicity is aerial. Severing Wind, Stardust are both air. Okay. That's a rising attack. That's an aerial attack. So I'm going to go for Stardust and Toxicity. Is there a way to like... Yeah, that's right. You can flag them. Okay. Can you flag multiple? Or just one? Okay, you can flag one. Alright.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I hate camping out.
Okay, this feels much better already. I don't think I'm going to be playing on the small screen. I just don't know if I'm laggy, though. If I'm too laggy, I could definitely switch to 2D for all this. It would feel silly to do so for a JRPG. But maybe it's just because I'm doing the double stream thing. I don't know. If it's too distracting, then...
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
Oh, I know what I could
Seems
do,
sealed.
actually.
If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Easy.
Easy.
Simple. I keep quoting her by accident. I'm genuinely... I know this is a pre-played game, technically, but... I guess it just kind of shows that there's some kind of realism to the way that they write their characters when you think that somebody's going to say something and then they say it. It's like, oh yeah, that is what they'd say. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to resolution scale down and see if that helps. It does. It actually does. Yeah, I'm moving faster. I hate that it's like that, but... Oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chuck another preview over here for... this. Windowed projector. Just a tiny one, so I can see what it looks like when I'm looking forward. It's silly, but I need to be able to know. Wait. Okay. It's under there. So if I click on this, oh no, I have to click on that specifically. I shouldn't have that open then. But now I know. So just going to this and move myself over a little bit more. Now that I can see. She's doing the invisible sandwich maneuver. Okay. That's it. Okay, no more.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through, we have to find the mechanism to lift it.
Well, that was easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
But, did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I did the proper react thing and I didn't say anything during that.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Wait.
Agreed.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but I'm
Why'd you repeat that?
around here any longer than necessary.
That was a little bizarre. Did she do it because I exited the room? Or what? Oh yeah, somebody learned something. Oh, it was the same thing.
Right, here goes!
You're mine. By the power of water. Think again. You're open.
Oh, okay. So you can do the revenge attack now too. Oops.
Sighted. It's over. By the power of water. If it's in the sky, it's mine. By the power of water.
Oh, he just used an apple gel. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I can feel my power growing!
What is that noise? It's so weird. Something from up there?
Gotta break through!
Swallow blade.
yeah, that's right. Got these.
Where are you going? Here I go. Mega ray. By the
Okay. I hope I'm not too in the way, because I think
I need to
just
be
being in front of the
stronger.
attacks isn't so bad. But it's like, it's worth it for people to see the HP of the folks in the party.
Of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Oh, I forgot running again. I think the first time I played, I didn't recognize that you could run for like several hours. And I still keep forgetting. Okay, that's upstairs. Oh, that's nothing. Never mind. What do you want?
Out of our way! By the power of water! I'm only getting stuck! Help this! Mega ray! Gemini Aqua!
Got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Ah,
All yours.
Gemini Aqua! Excited! It's over!
oops.
Take it!
I didn't land fast enough. Okay.
Turn the tables on him.
I was gonna land and try and dodge, but
No time to hold back. Not today.
I might be wasting those, but
Great.
if it's there, might as well use it, you know? SP accumulated. Okay, so that means... Okay. Now I'll flag the next one that I need. Because it's going to be good to be able to do Burning Strike. I just want to have as many attacks as I can. Stardust is still a ways off. And Severing Fang is pretty good, I think. What is that noise up there?
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
It's worth it. Trust me. Okay, there's a point in the game where I'm going to
An opponent like this should be easy.
open up the DLC clothing thing. But I'm not going to do it until something happens in the game. Actually, I think I can do it for individual characters, so I could probably do it for Xion. Maybe.
Here, let me help. First aid!
I actually kind of like playing as
This
Xion.
would be useful.
Oh wait, I learned toxicity, so let me go ahead and equip it. Yeah, it'd be useful. And what was the other thing I had? Oh, okay. I don't really have anything. I have not had to do resurrection yet, so I'm just gonna try and keep him alive as much as I can. Feel like that makes sense. Oh, an elevator. Don't really feel like that's necessary, but oh well. What does an orange shell do in this again? Oh, okay. It's the cure points. That makes sense.
Get lost! By the power of water! Toxicity!
Okay.
This one's mine! Toxicity! Where are you going? Take it! I'm only getting started!
I'll take you all on.
Toxicity!
It's kind of hard to aim that one a little. Oops.
By the power of water!
This one's mine.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, that worked. Puzzles in this are not generally super hard. You go find a thing, you press a thing. It's like, it's not that bad. Other Tales games have been much worse, frankly. Yeah, it plays that animation, but you don't actually lose HP. Oh, I did not expect to make that jump. I'm gonna be real with you. That was surprising. It's almost like a normal game.
Let's dispose of the trash. By the power of water! Here,
Okay.
let me help. First aid!
Did I heal myself? Yeah.
By the power of water! Toxicity! Take it! Go! It's over! Sighted! It's
The air dash on her is particularly good because of the positioning stuff. I don't have that yet.
Any injuries?
Nope. Nothing. What's this?
I
Oh,
found some equipment.
yes, you did. Sure. Why not? Penetration. What is that again? Well, yeah, I see that. What does that mean again? We'll go to the field guide. System parameters. Okay. Penetration resistance. Attacks more likely to trigger interrupts and critical hits. Oh. Okay. So I feel like that is particularly useful
Let me take
for...
a look at it.
No. For her, because she has this, like... I think... Iron Mask's arts are particularly already prone to interrupt stuff, but hers aren't unless you raise the stat more. Okay, so you do actually have to just jump over here to get that. Interesting. I don't
There!
have it now. Oh, wrong place. Wrong spot. Oh well. Wait. Did I go to the wrong? Okay, I think I did. I think there's a higher level that I forgot to go to. Because obviously I don't have the clothes yet. I'm still trying to make myself not motion sick, but maybe even lower. I feel like the baseline of this is like It's very... whips around quite a bit. And it's like, it's not even on battles. It's mostly for when it's here. And I feel like I don't really need it to turn around this fast here, so. This kind of works. Hello, friends. How you doing? I'm just hanging out. If you need a summary of the story so far, just let me know, and I will do my best to explain. Because I'm going to be playing this game for like months. Well, not a bunch of months, but a month until the DLC comes out. And then I'm going to be playing the DLC, so. I'm doing pretty good. I'm finally not feeling as motion sick. I had a weird setup with this game where it was like, it's way too close to my face and it was on a smaller monitor, but I have it on the main monitor now. And it's honestly a lot more comfortable to play this way. Wait, okay. I'm getting lost. Hold on. Let me not get lost. I think we can go here. Maybe that's... oh, that's down. 3F. Okay, this is 3F up here. Isn't it? Okay. Oh no. It's a 4th floor that perhaps I'm missing. Or maybe it's on the 2nd floor. Or wait, maybe it's on the 1st floor. Or is it? Apparently I already went this way. Oh no. I'm getting lost. Classic, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I went this way already. Maybe there's a 4th floor. What am I doing? But yeah, the day's been nice overall. I've just been relaxing. I have this week off, and even though I know that there's probably not going to be that many people that join me for this is a strange idea, I understand that, but I find it to be fun to actually revisit this game after so long, because you know, I love this series, so I don't mind playing it again, even though I don't have like a million things to say about everything. It's a fun game, for sure. Okay. Where am I supposed to be going?
What a lovely view.
What do you mean? Oops.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
They respond to so many more things than usual. It's fun. I guess it's why it took them so long to do some of the stuff. Is this just the entrance? Yes. This is the entrance. Now this is Tales of Arise, and I think the Tales series is not generally as known as stuff like Final Fantasy, but it's been around just about as long. It started with Tales of Fantasia on the Super Nintendo. Oh wait, no. Final Fantasy has been around for longer, I'm pretty sure. But this has also been around for like 25 years or so. And this is the latest installment of the series. It is known for action combat rather than turn-based. And I know you're not seeing a lot of combat right now, but that's just because I am lost. Oh wait, I never took the elevator. That's probably what you're supposed to do.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys
Oh.
pulled something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
And for what is being referred to here, whenever somebody says Renin, just think of magic users and essentially elves without pointy ears. And Danins as just regular old humans.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
So technological
The designs are
elves
a little dated,
and
but
humans.
it'll have to do.
So the shorthand is the elves took over the humans.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
And we did this entire dungeon so she could change clothes. Which, you know, fair enough.
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay,
Kind of worth it.
let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
And I'm sure you've heard of Tsundere before, so just apply that to whatever Shion says.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nay thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Another unique thing about the Tales games. I mean, I guess it's not always unique anymore, but there's been a long-standing tradition of having the characters talk about either the plot or random stuff just by having a clickable cutscene in the corner by a button. And those are usually called skits. So whether or not it's making people just talk about random stuff or stuff about themselves or stuff about the situation, usually that's one of those things. Okay, this is a good way to show off the battle.
An opponent like this should be easy.
They've got me in their sights.
Okay. Especially that one.
Not today.
Yeah, you
Our
can
work is done here.
switch between the characters pretty easily as well. But most of the, rather than having you able to attack like directly on the overworld and stuff like that, yeah, it's kind of like dot hack. Like it summons a kind of like a field. It's not as direct as the field in .hack, like that blue wall, but it is a lot like GU a little bit. Ooh. Actually, was it the same people? No, that was CyberConnect. Yeah. Oh, okay. I need to... Wait, where's the other thing? Is it dead? Oh, it's dead. Okay. But yeah, if you remember when Haseo could do like gun stuff, it's kind of like how Xion fights a bit. It's not as fancy, but she can like jump and do aerial attacks and stuff too. It's fun.
Looks like we won.
If you got all the way up to volume 3, I guess, with .hack GU. Because I don't think he could do gun stuff in the first 2. In which case, I hope I'm not like spoiling something. But I don't know. I guess maybe whenever somebody mentions .hack, I assume that they played all of the games because it was so long ago. Oh, I got this already. Yeah, it's a Tales game. This is Tales of Arise. I wouldn't call it a favorite because I still really, really love Tales of the Abyss. I would probably put that one in there, but and Tales of Berseria was fantastic. But, you know. Oh, I should heal him. But yeah, no, this is my like all-time favorite JRPG series for sure. I did not really grow up with Final Fantasy. And I guess technically the first, well, okay, the first 2 JRPGs that I ever played were, the first one specifically was Super Mario RPG. And then the second one I played was Atelier Iris 2, which I don't even know why we specifically played 2 first, but we never actually played 1 or 3. So I was introduced pretty early onto like the... Oop. I was introduced pretty early into... Dodge poorly. Oh, let me do the extra attacks. There we go. I'm sort of covering the extra attack bar thing, but it's just, you know, I'll use them whenever I use them. I feel like it's probably more important to see the HP of everybody in the party. But yeah, after that, I think the next JRPG I played basically was Tales of Legendia on the PS2. And I'm very glad that that was my first Tales game because it's it's a rough one. So, yeah. It ain't the greatest. But frankly, if I was able to be introduced into the series by a lesser title and still love it so much, then I feel like that's a testament to how good the games are. But yeah, overall, I think out of any of them, this one probably has combat that's closer to the .hack games. It started becoming a little bit more like that in like Destiny. Or not Destiny, but Graces. You didn't get far in Berseria. Symphonia and Graces. Yeah, Graces was probably, I think gameplay wise, is my favorite still.
Any injuries?
I think Berseria is very fun. I think Arise is incredibly fun. But something about Grace's, I just, it feels really snappy.
We
And
should think about eating soon.
I actually never,
Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
okay. For Grace's in particular, Asbel was really fun. But I played Sophie most of the time. So I just got really used to her. Oh, let me get out of here. Okay, let me turn the camera up a little bit. Like, just a tad. I think there's got to be something. Some sort of compromise here. But I definitely recommend completing Berseria. But Grace's, I think the volume of characters that were fun to play was so much bigger than some of the other ones. And I think this is a good one for that as well. I actually like playing every single character, and that is rare.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Oh. Fast travel. This game has fast travel.
I hate camping out.
You can do it at campfires. But Symphonia, I liked it a lot.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I think I would have a hard time replaying Symphonia because it's so long. I enjoyed it for what it was, and I think it was my second Tales game I ever played. So I found it to be a whole lot better than Legendia at the time. And I really appreciated it for what it was, but I actually replayed it several times back then, but it was when I was in middle school, so I had a whole lot more time on my hands to do stuff like that. So, you know, I think my impression of it has changed over time because I just couldn't really imagine diving into it because they went like everywhere in that game. And I almost feel like they didn't need to. Like, if they were really going to truncate the story, then they could have gotten to it.
Walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
Okay, Zoogles are monsters
They're
for
not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each
For
of them
context.
has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana, or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
For reference, they're going to mention Renans and Danans a lot, so just think of elves versus humans, but the elves don't have pointy ears. They're kind of more like aliens. I don't really know. They're like otherworldly magic users, but they just kind of look human and they have brighter eyes. So I don't really know. I feel like they could have gone a little bit more fantastical with that and it would have driven the difference home a little bit more, but they just look like regular humans. So it's always a little odd, but you know,
This should definitely keep you guys full.
it works. Mostly like clothing differences as well. They just kind of have more ornate looking outfits.
Well, off we go.
Also, I do still love that you can dash and jump around this one. It's fun.
Gotta break through.
Go!
Swallow blade.
Aqua!
I'll
Toxicity!
take you all on. I'm not done.
One more! Think again! Mega Ray!
Exodus? Oh, Exilia?
Useful?
Yeah, it could have been Exilia. Exilia also had a sequel that for once was actually kind of better. Yeah, Exilia.
Let's dispose of the trash. They've gotten surrounded.
Exilia is an interesting one, but there's you know, there's stuff they could have done a little better. I mean, it's an X sound. You filled in an actual word rather than a fake word.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You know what the funniest thing is? It's called Exilia because Exilia looks like the word 13. So Xill looks like 13. And it's the 13th entry in the series. That was all they named it that for. That's all they got. I don't know, honestly, usually they don't even explain their names like at all. So more than half the time it doesn't actually have anything to do with anything. I guess Tales of the Abyss, it was implied because of an area that was in there that made it kind of obvious. Ooh, explode. Interesting. Okay. Now I have another aerial art. Cool. Displode sounds like a made up word though.
It got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Portal blade. All yours.
Toxicity! Explode!
I'm not hitting him much, but I guess it's for grounded enemies.
You're finished.
There! Got you! Magna ray!
I know most of the
Any
time
injuries?
people are probably going to be playing as Iron Mask at this point. Yes, his name is Iron Mask. There's no possible way he has another name other than that. Also, yes, there are little silly creatures that
I'm
have
surprised there are owls here too.
accessories.
There are more of them around than I thought.
Orange gels are also interesting in this because there's a healing mechanic. You don't actually have TP or SP or anything.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
This does not actually hurt, despite what she says. But yeah, there's a mechanic where when you use healing arts, it lowers a bar overall. So that cure point thing down there, you can't actually just heal infinitely. It's an interesting way to balance healing. And it makes the game harder by nature not to be able to just heal infinitely. Now, is it good? I don't know. I've never quite heard of a limit like that. Does it create a challenge? Yes. Does it create like a fun challenge? I don't know. But it does sort of balance out the areas a bit, where you have to be wary of what you're getting into and prepare and stuff. So it's not bad.
It's over. Toxicity!
Oh, I'm out of range.
There! Magna ray! Huh. Magna ray! Explode! Sighted! It's over! Magna ray! Any injuries?
So I did kind of like Zelia, but I like the sequel better for a number of reasons. And I think a lot of them were just because of how I like the characters a lot in Zelia, but I kind of liked them better in the sequel. And just sort of how everything shakes out and is framed in the second story. It feels like it has more direction to it. The Super Nintendo? Oh, Fantasia. Yeah. It did definitely have a higher encounter rate.
An opponent like this should be
For sure.
Come and face me.
I don't remember if I ever finished it properly or not.
This one's mine.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
There was one that I specifically know that I didn't finish or even play, which was Destiny.
Together. That wasn't even a problem.
And I do want to get into Destiny at some point. Also, Eternia is another one on the PS1 that I would like to play. No, I think it did have a pretty high encounter rate. I remember it being particularly annoying in like dungeon areas and stuff like that. Yeah, it was like padding, kind of.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yeah, this is a side quest. Just so you know, I do love JRPGs, but I am not reading side quest dialogue. I'm just not.
Yeah.
How's... Thanks.
Really love the genre, but I have played this game before. Up to a certain point. I have not finished this
We
game.
got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Maybe I'm evil. I don't know, but I just can't sometimes with that. I don't know. If there's an interesting one, I will sit and read it. And there are some interesting ones later. But that one was not one of them. And I'm sure if you play through the game yourself, you will take the time as well. Oh, just for reference, Zephyr is the leader of the resistance of the elves versus the humans, or the Danans versus the Renans. I mean, I can use the proper terms, but it's just your regular magic users versus non-magic users type of story. So, you know, it's just that. It's Silverant and Tetheala all over again. That sort of thing. They even did it in Zilia as well. I guess every once in a while they just sort of pull out the same kind of stories. But that's fine. They always tell them fairly differently from each other. Oh, and Balsef is the lord of this area. Yes, his name is Balsef. And this area is named Calaglia.
What?
No way.
I don't know why this isn't a voiced scene, but you know.
Damn it.
We're running off to try and save people. Gist of the scene.
Where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Oh yeah. So we're going back to the camp where we found the main character. Or, well, where the main character first was. Because it's being attacked by Renans.
Out of our way! Toxicity! Gemini Aqua! Explode! Fight it! You're mine!
Take this. Demon Fang.
Mega Ray! By the power of... Let's keep our eyes on the prize. There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Hey.
Right, here goes!
Explode!
Rising war!
Toxicity! Explode! Sighted. I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade!
Gemini Alpha!
Got fired!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Gemini Alpha!
It's on!
Explode!
Not today!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight there. Wait. Hey. We'll fight these guys.
An opponent like this should be easy.
At least they're a little different.
Go! Mega Ray!
Ooh. Hey. As you can see, the bar went down a little bit over there. I'll see if I can make him a little bit more evasive though, just so I'm not having to heal him all the time.
By the power I never fit. Mega Ray! Toxicity! Mega Ray! Gemini Alpha! Think again! Mega Ray! This is it!
Okay. He's
Here, let me help. First aid!
low HP right now. What? Hello? Did I just heal myself? Wow.
I can feel my power growing!
Oh well, he leveled up and got more HP anyway. So who cares? Convenient though.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Oh, was that a recipe? I didn't notice. Is it the right way? I think it is. I see the star down there. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I didn't save.
Now you'll learn! Mess with my friends, will you? You just crossed the wrong line!
Oh,
You're mine! This one's mine!
Mega Ray! Here I go! Gemini Alpha! They really don't give up, do they? Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade!
By the power of water!
even though she doesn't have like too many attacks, it's kind of nice.
Hey! Damn it!
It is especially fun when she gets more. What was I trying to do? Oh wait, no, I think he had the strategy thing. I think you can change. Oh, there's like an order to everything, I think. I'm gonna leave it default right now, just because. I think I have his his aerial attack thing. Easier, perfect evade. When does she get the thing? Oh, I have it for Burning Strike already. Okay. I don't actually need many of these, so I think I'm just gonna save my points. Burning Strike, I actually don't really like using it. And I think most of the people around here are fire users anyway. Oh, I should probably save. I don't think I've saved in a while. Oh, it's been like 2 hours and I have not saved. Okay. I think it does autosave, but you still got to be careful, obviously. You never know.
Too late. Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
Damn it, I can't reach them in time.
Oh, man. I realized that if I'm over here, I'm in front of the subtitles that appear whenever people start talking. There's just not a good place to be in this game. I don't think. I don't know. I suppose that's not too terribly important, technically. But it is something. Okay. So this has already lasted a little bit longer than I thought. Not 100% sure I'm going to stay on super long. So I was thinking I might go ahead and go.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped
Yes. Sure. I'm going to keep standing around. I think my Discord is crashing. So it seems like I'm not going to be able to stream it in there anyway. Whatever. There's plenty of other people live right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go. But I guess I'll have to look it up on my phone. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the crash. Is Ruby live? This is around when Ruby would be on, I think. That's me joining it again. Okay. Ruby is on. So I'm going to go ahead and raid Ruby, actually. Yeah, it just rejoined me. But yeah, thank you for joining. I would love to play for longer, but I need to rest my eyes. And I didn't want to... Oh, why is that on there like that? Weird. Either way, you get the idea. I'm going to be trying to do this longer. Oh, whoops. I'm going to be trying to do this longer and see, but I don't know. Maybe I won't start it as early next time. We'll see. Because I'm also definitely in the mood for doing one of those study streams again. And so I think I might oscillate between the two. That didn't work. Now, why didn't that work? Is that not the name that's on there? What's happening? I'm pretty sure that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, that's literally it. So what's the matter? Oh, okay. Sorry, I guess I typed it exactly right. My bad. Anyway, go check out Ruby. They're playing Splatoon. That probably shouldn't be like a huge surprise, as they are often known to play Splatoon. But I really had fun yesterday recording the episode for 5 hours straight. But the reason I'm trying to pace myself is because that literally physically hurt me. So I've been on for what? Well, just a couple of hours, but you know, that might be a bit short. I'm probably going to try and do it more, but not tomorrow. I will see about doing something a little bit more chill. I'm actually not even sure. I won't be back later, but who knows? As always, I'll say something on Twitter, join the Discord, blah, blah, blah. Check out Bunopolis. Ruby is a member of Bunopolis. Thank you for joining. Tales games are fun. I gotta finish this one. Anyway, see you later.